Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 24, Text 32. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Saptame hi adyatanad urdhvamahanyed arindamam Saptame hi adyatanad urdhvam ahani etad arindama Nimangshati apyam bhodau Trailokyam bhurvadikam. Sri Bhagavan Vacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Saptame on the seventh, he indeed Adyatanat from today, Urdhvam forward, Ahani on the day, Etad this creation, Arindama, O king, who can subdue your enemies, Nimakshanti shall be inundated, Apya Ambo Bodau, the ocean of destruction, Trilokyam, the three lokas, Bhu, Bhuva, Adikam, namely Bhurloka, Bhurloka, and Swarloka. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O king, who can subdue your enemies on the seventh day? From today, the three worlds, Bhu, Bhuva, and Swaha, will all merge into the water of inundation. So he's saying about the pralaya, what he has to do. त्रिलोक्यां लीयमानायां सर्वतां वै तदा उपस्थास्यति नौका चेत् विशालां त्वां मयेरिता त्रिलोक्यां, the three lokas, liyamananam, upon being merged, samvrat ambasi, in the water of destruction, vai, indeed, tada, at that time. Okay. Upasthasyati will appear now, both kachit, one vishala, very big, tvam, unto you, maya, by me, trita, irita, sent. When all the three worlds merge into the water of a large boat sent by me will appear before you. So, when all the three worlds, inundation will happen, and when all the three worlds will merge into the water, a large boat sent by me will appear before you. Lord is saying. त्वं तावदोषधि सर्वा बीजान्युच्चा वचानि च सप्तर्षिभिः परिवृता सर्वसत्तो ब्रह्महितः आरुह्य बृहतीं नावं विचरस्यस्व विकल्पः एकार्णवे निरालोके ऋषीणाम् एव वर्चसा. Tvam, you tavad, until the time, Oshadhi, herbs, sarva, all kinds of bijani, seeds, ucha, avachani, lower and higher, cha, and saptarishivi, by the seven rishi. Parivritaha, Parivritaha, surrounded, Sarva Satta, all kinds of living entities, Upabhrimita, surrounded by Aruhya, getting on, Brahatim, very large, Navam, boat, Vicharishayasi, shall travel, Avikalavaha, without moroseness, Eka, Arnave, in the ocean of inundation, Nira Loke, without being illusion, Rishinam, of the great Rishi, Eva, indeed, Varchasa, by the effulgence. Thereafter, O king, you shall collect all types of herbs and seeds and load them on the great boat. Then, accompanied by the seven rishis and surrounded by all kinds of living entities, you shall get aboard that boat, and without moroseness you shall easily travel with your companions on the ocean of inundation, the only illumination being the effulgence of the great rishis. Okay. So Lord says that all the herbs and the seeds and everything you take and you get inside the boat, and then and without moroseness you shall easily travel with your companions on the ocean of inundation, the only illumination being the effulgence of the great rishi. Dodu yamanam tam navam samiren bali yasa upastistasya me shringe nivaddanihi mahahina. Dodhuya mananam, being tossed about, tam, that navam boat, samirena, by the wind, bali yasa, very powerful, upastistasya, situated nearby, me, of me, shringe, to the horn, nivadhanihi, by maha ahina, by the large serpent Vasuki. Then, as the boat is tossed about my powerful winds, attach the vessel to my horn by means of the great serpent Vasuki, for I shall be present by your side. Okay, so in this way you take my help. I will be present there. Am tvam ऋषिभिः सार्धं सहनाव मुदन्वति विकर्षन् विचरिष्यामि यावत् ब्राह्मी निशा प्रभो. I Twam unto you, Rishvi, with all the saintly persons, Sardham, altogether Saha, Bednavam, the boat, Udanvati, in the water of devastation, Vikarshan, contacting Vicharishyami, I shall travel Yavat as long as Brahmi, pertaining to Lord Brahma, Nisha, night, Prabhu, O King. Pulling the boat with you and the rishis in it, O king, I shall travel in the water of devastation until the night of Lord Brahma's slumber is over. Okay, purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This particular devastation actually took place not during the night of Lord Brahma but during his day, for it was during the time of Jakshusman. Brahma's night take place when Brahma goes to sleep, but in the daytime there are 14 Manus, one of whom is Chakshus Manu. Therefore, Sri Vishnu Chakravarti comments that although it was daytime for Lord Brahma, Brahma felt sleepy for a short time by the supreme will of the Lord. This short period is regarded as Lord Brahma's night. Okay, so this has been elaborately discussed by Sri Rupa Goswami in his Laghu Bhagavata Mrita. The following is a summary of his analysis. Because Agastya Muni cursed Swambhu Manu, during the time of Swambhu Manu, a devastation took place. This devastation is mentioned in the Matsya Purana. During the time of Chakshus Manu, by the supreme will of the Lord, there was suddenly another pralaya or devastation. This is mentioned by Markandeya Rishi in the Vishnu Dharmottara. At the end of Manu's time, there is not necessarily a devastation, but at the end of the Chakshus Manvantar, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by his illusory energy, wanted to show Satyavrata the effects of devastation. Okay, so you see this one. So the point is that actually Brahmaji's time is day is not over, because when day is over, then only Brahma will sleep. So and that is like 14 Manu, but here in the time of Chakshus Manu only, Brahmaji felt a little sleepy, and that was called as Pralaya. So Krishna wanted to show this illusory energy, how the Pralaya works, how the Maya works. So that he showed to Satyavrat Muni in this way. Okay. So Sridhar Swami also agrees with this opinion. The Laghu Bhagavata Amrita says, Madhye Manvantarasya Mune Shapan Manum Prati Pralayo Aso Babhuveti Purane Kvachit Iryate. Ayam Akashmiko Jatas Chakshusas Yantare Mano प्रलया पद्मनाभस्य लीलायति च कुत्रचित् सर्वमन्वन्तरस्यान्ते प्रलयो निश्चितं भवेत् विष्णुधर्मोत्तरे तव एतद् मार्कण्डेयेन भाषितं मनोरन्ते लयो नास्ति मनवेदार्षि मायया विष्णुनेति ब्रुवाणैस्तु स्वामिभिर्नेष मन्यते. So this was the point. Siddha Swami and other acharyas are trying to explain that it was not the complete night, but it was in daytime only. Brahma felt sleepy. मदीयं महिमानं च परं ब्रह्मेति शब्दितं वेत्स्य यस्य अनुग्रहीतं मे विवृतं हृदि. You will be thoroughly advised and favored by me, and because of your inquiries, everything about my glories, which are known as Param Brahman, will be manifested within your heart. Thus you will know everything about me. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya Chaham Hirdi Sannivishtam. Sarvasya Chaham Hirdi Sannivishtam Atta Smrtir Jnanam Aponam Cha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Paramatma is situated in everyone's heart. And from him come remembrance, smriti, jnanam, knowledge, and forgetfulness. The Lord reveals himself in proportion to one's surrender to him. Ye yathamam prapadyante tam sathav bhajamyam. In responsive cooperation, the Lord reveals himself in proportion to one's surrender. Okay, so here Prabhupada is writing that in responsive cooperation, the Lord reveals himself in proportion to the to one's surrender. How much we surrender, that much Krishna will be revealed. That which is revealed to one who has fully surrendered is different from what is revealed to one who surrenders partially. Everyone naturally surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead either directly or indirectly. Okay. The conditioned soul surrenders to the laws of nature in material existence, but when one fully surrenders to the Lord, material nature does not act upon him. Such a fully surrendered soul is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. Mama yeviye prapadyante maya metam taranti. The one who has fully surrendered to the Lord has no fear of the modes of material nature, for everything is but an expansion of the Lord. Okay, so it's very difficult to come to that level. No? One who has fully surrendered to the Lord has no fear of the modes of material nature, for everything is but an expansion of Lord's glory. Sarvam khalo vidam Brahma, and these glories are gradually revealed and realized. The Lord is the supreme purifier. Param Brahma Param Dhamma Pavitram Paramam Bhavan. The more one is purified and the more one is purified and the more he wants to know about the Supreme, the more the Lord reveals to him. Full knowledge of Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan is revealed to the pure devotees. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Tesham evanukampartam aham ajnanajam tamaha nasyasyami atmabhavasto jnanadipena bhaswata. Out of compassion for them, I dwelling in their hearts destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge and darkness born of ignorance. Out of compassion, this is very important shloka actually. From Bhagavad Gita, Tesham evanukampartham. To those evanukampartham, out of anukampa, out of mercy, out of compassion for them, I Krishna saying I aham ajnanajam tamaha. I that aham, that darkness of ignorance. Atamaha means darkness of agyan. Okay. Nashashyami atma bhavastu. I dwelling in the heart, destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge. Nashashyami atma bhavastu. Jnanadipena bhasvata. With the lamp of knowledge. Similar sloka is said about Guru Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmritam Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. So Guru, actually Krishna is also Krishna only sending Guru in our life, so he clears all those things, all problems within us from external, and Krishna guides from internal. Okay, so ittamadishya rajanam harintar adhiyat saunvechattam kalam ya rishikesha adishat ittam, as aforementioned Adishya instructing Rajanam, the king Satyavrat Hari, the supreme personality of Godhead, Antardhiyata disappeared from that place. Saha, the king. Anvaikshata began to wait for Tam Kalam, that time Yam, which Rishika Isha, Lord Rishikesh, the master of all the senses, Adishat instructed. After thus instructing the king, the supreme personality of Godhead immediately disappeared. Then King Satyavata began to wait for the time of which the Lord had instructed. Okay, so uh, from 31 to 39, Lord instructed Satyavrata, and then he went. Okay, he disappeared. Okay, 38 and 39, 40. So now from 40 to 45.